in February. Washington's birthday is on the 22nd, and Lincoln's birthday is on February 12th. And it's set up to honor all our presidents, past presidents. So that's good. Happy President's Day.
Now, Michael Strahan and I did something backstage. We had something called a miracle berry. A miracle berry. Have you heard of miracle berry? Okay. So it comes from the miracle fruit, which is a plant native to West Africa. It has a mildly sweet flavor. But the fruit is treasured not for its own taste, but what it does to your taste buds with regard to other food. So it contains something called glycoprotein.
Okay.
And something called a glycoprotein called miraculin, which binds the tongue's taste buds when the fruit is consumed, and it acts like a sweetness inducer when it contacts with certain acids, causing bitter and sour foods to taste sweet temporarily. The effect usually lasts between 30 minutes and 2 hours.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know we were that long before you gave me that thing to try.
Yeah, okay. So people are having something called flavor tripping parties.
Oh, yeah.
I think something else is involved besides the miracle berry.
Flavor tripping.
Anyway, so look at what I have here. Check this out. Gelman really dug deep into his pocket and gave us a full spread of all sorts of foods we would never ordinarily eat together.
Yes.
Like pickles and lemons.
Goat cheese, blue cheese. Like, none of this goes together.
Just try it and see how it tastes.
So I'm going to have this lime. I'm going to start with a lime.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm going to start with a... Okay, I'll try lemon, Gelman. Anything happen?
It kind of tastes... It tastes like an orange.
See what a lemon tastes like.
Like a tangerine or something.
Wow, like a tangerine. This is good. Where do you get those things?
Doesn't it taste like lemonade? It tastes sweet.
It really tastes like it tastes like you lemonade straight out of a lemon. Give me something more.
Okay. Can you try the pickle? I'm going to try the pickle too.
Very sweet. Oh, too sweet.
Yeah, but that's a sour pickle.
Whoa, that'll wake you up in the morning. I'll tell you that.
It's like a candy pickle.
Now I am excited about the potato chips.
Okay.
And here they are right here. All you can do is let these dissolve in your mouth. Here we go.
I was eating the potato chips backstage.
That is the best potato chip I've ever had.
So, these are salt and vinegar, right? Potato chips?
They're delicious.
They taste like barbecue.
Now, the ultimate test, beer.
Oh, that's a
yeah.
stout. Yeah, that's a stout.
This is, yeah, that's stout. Look at that. That thing is darker than me. What?
As a matter of fact, you're right. By Joe, he's right.
It gives you an accent.
Still tastes like a stout beer to me.
Whoa! Ah! Man, sucker got them kick to it. I don't know if I can have another sip of that and do this show.
I think it still tastes like a stout beer.
Okay.
I'm going back to lemonade.
How about some blue cheese? Try the blue cheese.
I'm going to keep drinking this until it tastes like something else. So what happens when this wears off? We
Go back to normal, hopefully.
No, but do we become ill from all of these things that we've just consumed?
So what do you even get these?
Yeah, where do you get these?
Yeah.
Online?
Online.
Yeah, you can eat the fruit, yeah.
Or you can eat the fruit.
I love it when he shows up in the dressing room, hands us a pill and say, take this, and we do it.
Just hop on a plane to West Africa and eat the fruit.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. You know something that's really cool? I don't know if you saw this, but there's this lightning strike from time-lapse video from outer space. I don't know if anybody's seen this. So it was on Tuesday. This British astronaut, Tim Peake, he tweeted this. These are lightning strikes. That was over North Africa, over Turkey, and towards Russia.
Yeah,
that's what that was. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, very cool. My gosh. Ever since I saw Gravity, did y'all see Gravity?
Oh, good.
I can't look at outer space the same way again.
You feel like you've been there.
You feel
like
like
I've been there.
Yep.
I don't need to go.
I don't need to go anymore.
Yeah.
I saw Gravity, so I know what's happening. So, did you hear about El Jefe? El Jefe is the last wild jaguar in the United States. They believe, they spotted him, this photograph of him, they spotted him in 30 miles outside of Tucson. There he is. Oh, it's a video. Yeah, there it is.
Wow.
So,
beautiful. Beautiful,
isn't that
man.
gorgeous?
Now, is El Jefe the only one?
Yeah, but who, like, he's got to be mating with somebody, right?
Well, I think I saw this story. They're hoping that another wild one will come from Mexico,
yeah.
and then he can have a mate.
They're
they
gonna,
can
they're gonna ship one.
procreate.
They're gonna ship one over.
No,
or?
they're hoping it just comes over. They're not gonna ship him. I mean, that sounds like online dating. Let me ship you a Jaguar.
I don't know.
They hope one just comes over and they find each other somehow, some way, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I just say set up a Tinder account, you Jaguars. You go at it, kids. That's all you got to do. But it's a little iffy if it's going to happen.
Yeah, I would say
see.
so.
And you know how we have IQ tests, and there's been a lot of debate about IQ tests for humans, and if IQ tests or if testing, period, really determines how smart somebody is. Because you have some of the smartest people in the world who didn't finish college, who test very badly. Well, now they've taken it another step. And they're going to find out there is a doggy IQ test now.
Oh, yeah. I think there are
test.
dumb dogs and smart dogs, for sure.
Well, there's the IQ test for dogs now. And I think we should get your dog, Oliver. We should get Shirley.
Chewy.
Chewy, I mean.
Right.
I called you Shirley. I called you the dog. Yeah, you're Shirley. Chewy. Oliver. That's all you care about. Got Oliver in there. And then Bill Cabral. They have the dog that they adopted
Benjamin.
And Milo. We should get all these staffers' dogs, and we should do a doggy IQ test here on the show. That makes sense.
Chewy's really smart. You know how I know? You want to know how I know Chewy is really smart? First of all, every morning she is reading the Wall Street Journal.
That'll show it.
She doesn't. We don't let her on the counter. But if we did, she would be reading the Wall Street Journal.
Well, they gave a good reason as to why they did these IQ tests. They said they want to study non-human species because it may shed light on dementia in humans. And they want to use the dogs because they say they do not ruin their health by drinking alcohol to excess.
They don't?
I've seen some dogs out there. I saw that poster of the dogs playing poker. They were doing it.
Yeah, that's right. They were also smoking.
Yeah, they were smoking too. Yeah, they say they don't smoke cigarettes or take recreational drugs. And they say dogs' intelligence is also not affected by social class. So they just feel like it's an even plane for the dogs. And they put them through 4 different tests. Like one of them, somebody stands and they look straight ahead, but then they point in a direction of a cone or something. And then they judge how many times the dog gets it right, how long it takes the dog to get there. They give the dog some food and have to work his way through something.
I really want Albert Bianchini's dog, Rufus.
Is he good? He's smart?
He's neurotic. He's a neurotic dog.
He can take part.
Huh?
He can take part?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we going to do this?
I want to do it. I want that dog specifically.
Okay.
We should try it. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
What we should do, we should give that test to us humans on the staff and see how well we do taking the dog IQ test.
Well, if it goes into getting a bigger snack, then I know I'll win that test every time. I'm right there on it.
Hey, girls, good news, everybody. Listen to this. Men are doing laundry, they say. I have not yet met this unique breed of man, but apparently he exists, like the Yeti and the dog in the IQ test.
Now, being, I got to stand up for the fellas. We actually do laundry. We handle our business. There you go. Stand up. That's what I'm talking about. We know how to do
your
this.
Laundry? Liar, pants on fire.
When it was required, I did do my own laundry.
When was that?
When it was required. But no, we know how to do so many things, but we never get the chance. Because right when I'm trying to get my clothes and put them in the machine, somebody said, let me do that.
Somebody like your girlfriend or the cleaning lady?
And right when I'm trying to cook,
Michael,
somebody said, let me do that.
Let me do it. I beg you. Please, give me your drawers. I want to wash them.
I think we men, we do know all these things. We know how to do it. And when you need to do it, you dig deep and you get it done.
You
don't think so?
if I die, Mark will be naked within 7 to 10 days. He'll be like, where are the shirts?
But I'm telling you.
Shirts, where do they come from?
But I know how many guys in here know how to do your own laundry? Raise your hand. Oh, some of you, I am so disappointed. Oh, man.
Liar, 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 and liar.
Well, as usual, one man looked at his wife and said, do I have permission to raise my hand? And she said, no.
I will say that Michael, my son, does wash his own, like, gym clothes. Like, when he comes home from training, he throws it all in the wash by himself, which is great. I don't know where that comes from. He just, like, did it on his own.
So why are they saying that men now do their own laundry?
They're not really saying that. They're saying that because they believe that men are starting to do their own laundry, 67% saying that they are mainly responsible for their own laundry. These are men in between the ages of 18 and 34. So, again, a very narrow percentage. They're doing laundry, 35% above the age of 55 are doing their own laundry, but they're starting to gear laundry detergent towards men.
Oh.
Like making laundry detergent that smells like sweat.
No.
And mildew. No, yeah, they're making male, laundry detergent that's called Hero.
He'll spell a little bit more manly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like some of that snuggle stuff, though.
Yeah.
I like to smell good, and fabric softener is very important. Don't forget that, fellas.
Mark said that, like, one of his like proudest things is that when he, goes like to the gym or somewhere, somebody will say, "Oh my gosh, your shirt smells so good," because it's like I take pride in the way I wash the clothes.
Really?
Yeah, I could have been a laundress in a past life. I believe that I probably should own a string of laundromats where, like, a wash and fold.
Do you mind if I bring my laundry over?
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
But I don't know how to do it.
I'm really good at it. And I can get a stain out of anything.
See, I like washing. I like washing. I just hate folding.
Oh, I love to
Because
fold.
I can't fold my shirts like they do in the department store.
I can.
It bugs me.
No, I can. I can.
It's too much. I can do it, but it takes too long. Like, they just go pop, 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 and it's there. And I'm over there trying to slowly do it, and it's like an extra hour.
No, it's great.
But I do like to wash. I do like to, I like to wash dishes, too. I really do. It's therapeutic.
I don't love that. I don't like other people's food. Even my kids, I'm like, ooh.
Really?
Yeah, like when it's just left on the plate. Oh, I don't know. There's something about it.
In other words, you eat at Kelly's house, clean your plate. Don't leave nothing on.
No, they do. They have to. They
have to clean their plate.
They have to do it. I'm like, I can't do it.
Well, everybody, it is President's Day, and we have a big show for you. One more tapping.
Allison Williams is here from Girl.
And from the series The Walking Dead, Danai Gurira is here as well.
And
Michonne
herself. And Rick Springfield is going to perform for us.
So, our dancer is ready to go, and let's kick it off with our Snow Wild Travel Trivia.
From East Brunswick, New Jersey is
Yeah, come into it.
I said it right. Oh my gosh.
Great job, Constance.
Thank you.
Great job. Thank you for doing that. You're brightening up our day here at the show. Now let's say hello to Terry Whitman from York, Pennsylvania. Hello, Terry. How are you?
Hey, Michael. Hi, Kelly.
Hey, Terry. What's going on?
Just watching my grandson today because we had snow and there's been a delay.
Oh.
Well, how old is he?
One's 7 and one's 4.
Oh, wow.
Those are nice ages.
Yeah,
Got your hands full.
I do.
All right, well, we won't keep you on the phone too long. We're going to spin the wheel and see what you're playing for, okay? Hey, Terry, here's a great prize. The St. James's Club and Villas in Antigua. 7 days and 6 nights in a royal suite, all inclusive. This trip is provided in parts by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $8,200. You have 20 seconds and only one guest. Good luck.
Thank you.
Nice trip. All right, Terry, are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. We've had Penelope Cruz on the show. What country did we say Penelope is from and is where she currently lives?
Spain.
You got it.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the St. James's Club and Villas in Antigua. St. James's Club and Villas, Antigua, tucked away on a secluded 100-acre peninsula on the southeastern coast of Antigua. This all-inclusive hideaway offers breathtaking ocean views, 2 white sand beaches, 6 distinctive swimming pools, top-notch restaurants, complimentary water sports, and much more. Your prize is valued at approximately $8,200.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift certificate from Zappos. So please pick a number between 1 and 195.
Number 1.
All right. Terry, congratulations. Congratulations, young lady. Everybody stay right there when we come back. The super talented Allison Williams will be here with us.
Still ahead on Live, a performance by Rick Springfield from The Walking Dead, Danai, Gurira, and coming up next from the series Girls, Allison Williams.
Now, she's one of our favorite girls. Please welcome the beautiful and talented Allison Williams. So pretty.
How are you?
You know what? Married life agrees with you.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
I can't believe you're married.
That's so weird. I feel like I came on this show when I was an infant for the first time, and now you've seen me become a woman.
We've watched you grow up.
Yeah.
And what a beautiful wedding to Ricky Van Veen in September. Look
These
at
pictures.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my
They look like
God.
nice people.
I said you two are so attractive. You look like the picture that comes in the frame.
Oh, that is such a compliment. Does that mean that people are walking around our house being like, when are you guys gonna, put pictures of you guys in there? But we don't look like that all the time. You know that, right?
I actually, every time I've seen you guys, you actually look like that.
You need to come over, just stop by on like a Sunday morning around 11. It's not great.
I don't know.
What you would see is not great.
I disagree.
Now, do you have a favorite moment from the wedding though? Something that stands out?
So hard. Like the whole thing was just incredibly profound and beautiful and personal and intimate, and so it just felt like exactly what I wanted, which is so crazy. Everyone tells you like everything's gonna go wrong. Someone's gonna puke on your dress. You're gonna like get violently ill at some point. People tell you all these things thinking that it's gonna make you feel better, but it just fills you with this insane fear that like at every turn you're gonna get.
Seth Meyers was at your wedding, right? So Seth, Seth Meyers.
Yes, Alexi got really sick. Yes, but that's shellfish, and I don't eat anything from the sea, so I figured I'm covered.
But being a father with daughters, I can imagine it would be hard to give my girls away. So was it hard for your father, your dad, Brian?
No.
It really?
No, I'm kidding.
He was like, get out the house, get out of here.
He was so, I mean, it's a very emotional thing. Whenever I've gone to weddings, that's the part that makes me cry.
Right.
Is like seeing the bride with her dad coming down the ail. Are you misting up just thinking about this? Aww. It's very emotional. Oh my gosh.
He's got low T.
Listen, there is no correlation.
He misses up all the time.
I have very low T, and I still cry like that. So, yeah, it's that moment makes me emotional every time. No, and then it's really emotional because it's this weird transition. But let me tell you something. It doesn't happen. I wasn't like stolen from him that day, and I haven't seen him since. I had dinner with him last night. I see him all the time. Yeah. We're fine. The biggest adjustment is that we've always had this family text called Core 4. This is just the 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have Family 5. we kept core 4 just because, you know, you don't want to like make that too sudden.
You got
Right.
the
And
side
sometimes
project.
we spare him like 8 different photos of the same photo of my dog. You know, Ricky has a job, and so he's like, busy, whatever. So, yeah, but we now have 2 group chats.
I eloped, but if I had it to
So
do
cool.
all over again,
Eloping is so cool.
eloping is cool.
Yeah.
When it works out, it really works out.
Yeah, that's true.
But if I had it to do all over again, I would love for Tom Hanks to be the justice of the peace. That's kind of cool,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I can't think of somebody cooler to...
Well, that's the thing. So when we were planning our wedding, we were talking, we had dinner with Rita, and Tom was filming something, but we were saying how it's a lot of pressure. Neither of us is particularly religious, so you're kind of building a ceremony from scratch, and you're trying to figure out what would be profound for you to see in that moment. And so we were like, we don't really have an officiant yet. And she said, well, Tom's ordained. And Ricky and I looked at each other, and we were like, well, that's done. That's obvious. He was the ideal officiant of a wedding, and he hit all the notes perfectly. He was funny and poignant, and he even typed it on a typewriter, which is like so perfect for it to be typewritten in that way. And there was gravitas.
He's got a great voice, too.
Yeah,
Like when
It's
Tom
Woody.
Hanks,
I got Woody married us.
Woody married. Just think about
Let's
that.
just call it what it is.
There's a level of comfort with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you know, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna find out if your character on Girls is gonna walk down the aisle soon.
Oh, my God.
All right, we'll be right back with Allison Williams.
Hard truths. Some hard truths.
Hard truths.
Can't believe it's season 5 already. Though.
I know.
Crazy.
I love this show so much.
I love that you love the show so much. I love it too, obviously. I've seen now 3 random episodes from this next season, and I'm so excited. It's very good.
But you girls aren't girls anymore. You're women now.
I think that's part of why Lena felt like, since we are in real life moving into this new phase of our lives, it's time to sort of let the girls go, and then maybe someday we'll do like a sequel when we're in our 60s or something.
I'm panicking about it. I'm panicking when I read the announcement, and I'm like, but then what will I watch?
I'll just come over to your apartment
And
and
you'll
see
act out
Minxie.
scenes?
I'll just furrow my brow and like judge people, and it'll be fun. It'll be like Marnie's there.
Okay, good.
Marnie, she's pursuing her music dream career.
Yes.
But I'm curious, is she gonna finally get married? Is that happening?
There's a photo that's out in the world now that's pretty suggestive. Yeah, that's a white dress. It's used traditionally in wedding ceremonies.
But anything can happen.
Anything can happen, and to whom?
Ooh. See, now you just threw another curveball.
You know, I'm just saying.
I'm going to throw you to the ground and tickle you until you tell me what happens.
You don't have to do that. I'll tell you.
You'll tell me? Okay. Okay.
Or you can do that. That sounds kind of fun. Yeah, we're very excited about it.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I really cannot wait. You know this about me. I really wait for Girls to come back on here.
It means a lot.
And it airs Sunday nights at 10 p.m. on HBO, so don't miss Allison Williams in Girls.
We'll be right back as Michonne, the sword-wielding zombie killer in The Walking Dead. Please welcome Danai, Gurira. I'm great. Great to see you.
Every time I see you in a gorgeous, fabulous frock without your sword, I'm like, Danai?
I know. I had to leave her at home.
I've got to tell you, I love the cover of Alexa magazine.
Oh, thank you.
It's so great. It's gorgeous.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's one of my favorite little fashion pieces.
Oh, cool. It was a lot of fun to do.
Yeah.
So
And your name is gorgeous, too. What does it mean?
Oh, yes, my name. I'm Zimbabwean. I'm Zamerican. So,
Zamerican, I like that.
There are a few of us, not many. And so my parents, I was born here, but my parents are Zimbabwean, so their native tongue is Shona, the language of many Zimbabweans. And so Danai actually is derived from the fact that I was born on Valentine's Day. So it actually means in my language to be in love or to love one another. So it's kind of
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes, so nice. That's a nice birthday.
Thank you.
That's a great...
Thank you.
Do you speak your parents' language?
I do, not as well as I'd like to. You know, I mean, I grew up there, but there's a lot of English. English is a language of instruction in school, so like you're speaking a lot of anglicized English, but I do speak some, yes.
Oh, that's so cool.
I want to speak more.
I did not know you were a playwright as well.
Oh, yeah, I do that mainly because it's just something I really wanted to start doing in terms of telling stories of African women. I was raised there, but I was here more than half my life as well. So I kind of was like, I want to bring more connection to the stories of African women to the West and to Africans as well. So it just started being something that I sort of evolved into doing.
Fantastic. You've got a play headed to Broadway, right?
Well, yeah, I kind of am yearning for a clone right now because
you're everywhere.
I have 2 plays on right now. One of them is off-Broadway at Playwrights Horizons, and we're rehearsing right now, starts on Friday. And then the one that's headed to Broadway starts rehearsing today and goes into performances on the 23rd. So it's just kind of...
Lupita, Oscar winner Lupita Nyong'o is starring in that play.
Yes, she is.
You got to be so proud. You got to be proud of yourself.
I am. It's very exciting. It's very exciting.
Did you 2 meet through the industry?
Well, yeah, basically. I mean, we met through mutual friends, and then she went to Yale. And it was funny because when she got into Yale, she also got into my alma mater, Tisch. And so they were fighting over her, like really like the girl is mine type thing. And so I was like a part of the fight, and I was like the Tisch side, and they're like, call her. And they said to all the Africans, call her and get her to come to Tisch.
I didn't know you went to Tisch school.
I did, down the road.
Yes.
Literally down the street.
So yeah, she, you know, we lost, and she went to Yale. But my play, Eclipsed, was actually the play that was on at the repertory right when she got into grad school. So they assigned their grad school students to be understudies for the professional shows. So this show that she's in right now was the show that she was assigned to be an understudy for.
Oh, so it kind of came full circle.
I admire you being able to write all these plays, and telling a story of that magnitude is so great, especially, you know, when you consider the New York theater is... It's such an important place to have your work seen and by so many people. So I'm really proud of you. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And on top of doing that, on top of everything else you do, you're in a picture. You're going to play Tupac's mother.
She's quite a character. She needs her own movie. She needs a mini-series. Like, I mean, she's really amazing. She was a Black Panther. She got very involved in a lot of issues around civil rights and human rights. And she was actually accused in a trial that she went through while she was pregnant with Tupac. She defended herself. It was called the New York 21. And it was the longest trial in New York state criminal history.
Wow.
And she defended herself and got acquitted a month and 3 days before he was born.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, people don't realize this. I mean, she's kind of astounding. And she really filled him with a lot of culture. She exposed him to literature and sent him to a performing arts school, put him in things like Raised in the Sun and The Nutcracker, and had him reading about Van Gogh, you know, when he was 10 years old. I mean, she was really kind of fascinating. She wanted him to have that brain he had, where he analyzed and thought deeply and was an artist.
I can't wait to see that.
Is there a book? Is there like a
you know, there is a book that Jasmine Guy actually wrote where she spoke to her, and it is a memoir about her life.
I want to read it.
Yes, it's a beautiful piece of work.
I'll find out the information on that.
You know, we got to take a quick break. When we're going to come back, we're going to find out about some of the big changes coming up on The Walking Dead. We'll be right back with Danai Gurira.
I know. It was scary when I first got the show. I was like, I'd check a little bit before I walked outside.
But everybody watches this show on the edge of their seats, and can you give us a little spoiler? Give us some insider information on what's going to happen. We need it.
This much.
No, I mean, you know, as you saw, like, it's a real dire moment. You know, what's new, right?
Right, exactly.
But they're survivors, and they're really trying to figure out how to get through this. But it's so much. There's so much love that they have because they're a family, they're a community, and so when people are in dire positions, people will go to such lengths, and it really is that sort of question of who do you become when life becomes this hard. And so Michonne is kind of finding a whole new part of herself in that moment. Like,
so is Michonne going to be okay? She's not going to be eaten, right?
Because characters come and go.
Yeah, they do. You do, and that's the nature of the world, right? I mean, if they were all just to like live forever and ever and ever and ever,
yeah, but she needs to live forever and ever. She's so strong, and so, you know what I mean. She holds it all together. She's the strong one.
You know, listen. I love playing her. I think she's such an interesting character to play.
Yeah.
She's complex and she's flawed and she's strong, but she's got such a heart, and she's having to let go of a lot of her own blocks and walls throughout the seasons. So I love playing her.
So the character's changed a lot since you started.
She really has. I mean, when she started, like, literally, she didn't really even say much. You know, that's hard for me. You know, I was struggling because, like, she doesn't talk. She's intense, and she's like used her words through her weapon. open, you know? And that was really interesting to go into. Really fun to sort of feel her open and feel those cracks of vulnerability occur. And she had to become more and more courageous. She's courageous when it comes to walking into a battle zone. Oh yeah, that's like, you know, that's easy. That's
second
like
nature.
Second nature, that's where she's comfortable. But the question of starting to open up her heart to people and care and show her care in a real open way, that's been a really interesting journey to find her on. And then she's also very pragmatic. And so sometimes I'm kind of learning from her. I'm like, this chick has got some stuff to teach me, you know, just about how to be chill in situations, how to handle folks, and just lean back and know you know what to do next.
Don't look at me like that.
You know, I'm excited for? I'm excited for the kids that are going to Tisch school, because I'm telling you, I'm listening to you analyze this character, and I think, oh my gosh, it would never even occur to somebody to go that deep into a character unless they've had such a great, I mean, it's natural talent, but mixed with a lot of hard work.
You're a great example. And a great asset, I mean, to the Tisch school.
Yeah.
And we can't wait for the new season, by the way. And it is The Walking Dead. New episode, Sundays at 9 p.m. on AMC. Make sure you check it out. Danai, Gurira, everybody.